Hello everyone, my name is Shobhit Mani Tiwari. I am acting as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science, BPD University, Lucknow. We are going to learn computer network, and this syllabus is basically designed for our BSc Computer Science Semester 3 students. However, the topics which we are going to cover will be useful and will be applicable for all kind of students. It is applicable for BTech students. It is applicable for other students also, which are studying computer network in their academics. So let's move to the first thing, that is syllabus. This syllabus is specifically designed for BSc Computer Science students of BBD University. However, the module 4 which are mentioned over here are very much applicable and are 100% applicable to all kind of other students also. So whatever things which we are going to study over here are covering all the students from different backgrounds. Okay, so here in this next slide we are going to talk about the basic points which are mentioned as basics of network, classification of network, protocol in computer network, and topology in computer network. So these four topics which are mentioned over here, we are going to cover in this particular lecture. The second topic mentioned over here is classification of network. This is important because classification of network can be done on the basis of medium. Medium can be wired and wireless. It can be done on the basis of size. The size is different for LAN, MAN, WAN and PAN. LAN is basically local area network. MAN is metropolitan area network. WAN is wide area network. PAN is personal area network. Up to these four discussions, like first one is LAN. LAN is for a small distance network. MAN is for distance having larger as compared to LAN. And wide area network, that is in short known as WAN, is covering a large geographical area and considering the whole network. And the last one is PAN, that is personal area network, is for private use, is for an individual use. Now protocol in computer network. Protocol in a computer network is very important topic which we will study. And fourth topic is topology in computer network. Topology will cover two basic different topologies. First one is physical topology. Into this we will study star topology, bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, tree topology, and last is logical topology. So these are the basic topics which we will be covering in this particular lecture. So come to the next slide. First heading which we discussed that we will be covering is basics about network. So first of all, in real world, network can be understood as a sum of net plus work. It is applicable in all kind of real life examples, such as marketing companies chain rule. We often heard that people are asking us to join some marketing company. They say that we have to make people around them. We have to add in leg A or leg B, and the people which are going to join will do the same process, and the overall benefit for the company will be the effect of all the individual benefits. So this particular real life thing is also a network. Similarly, there are many options, many examples, such as sports team. Sports team, I can give you an example. Suppose we have a sports team such as cricket team, then all the players work on the field, all the 11 players work on the field, and the result, which is win or loss or whatever it is, it is the result of overall effect. So it is an example of network. Similarly, in an industry, when a project team is defined and many people are working inside it, then the overall final result of the project is basically the result of individual effort. Hence it is also a network. Now, a computer network can be very easily defined as a set of computers connected together for the purpose of sharing resources. The second real life example which can be understood as the best example of computer network and the best example of computer network is internet. We all use internet and mind we all should mind that the internet is the best example of computer network. So we all are using internet and hence we all are using a computer network. Second point, other shared resources can include a printer or a file server. Simple, it is a very simple point. Across a computer network, we may use some printer, we may use some scanner, we may use some other device, and hence that particular arrangement is also termed as a computer network. Now moving to the next PPT, basics about computer network. The basic points are mentioned. First point is other shared resources can include a printer or a file server. Second point, the internet itself can be considered as a computer network. This particular point we already studied. Computers on a network are known as nodes. This is very important point. We often use a term that is known as nodes, and I want to tell you that node on a computer network can be any end terminal, and this end terminal or node can be your personal computer, your laptop, your mobile phone, printer, scanner, any end terminal which is used to communicate over the network. Now, last point. Everywhere you see the common thing, and that is network only. This is very simple point mentioned over here, but this is very interesting thing. Wherever you see around yourself, you will find a particular network. Now move to the next PPT. Now the second point is classification of network. We are going to classify the network firstly on the basis of medium. It's very easy and we all almost everyone knows about it. First is wired computer network or wired medium. Second is wireless computer network or wireless medium. As the name suggests, wired computer network will composed of some wires and hence they are used to construct the particular network. And second is wireless. Nowadays wireless technology is highly increasing. We often use a term known as Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is the best example of wireless technology. I can also tell you one more example we were using in the past and we also using in the current situation, and that is Bluetooth technology. Bluetooth is also an example of wireless mode of network communication across any computer network. Now, this classification is over. Now, come to the classification which is on the basis of size, on the basis of distance, or on the basis of size, or on the basis of area. A computer network is classified into three categories: LAN, local area network, consisting smallest area; MAN, metropolitan area network, consisting larger area; wide area network, in short known as WAN, consisting of largest area. Now, it is to be noted that we often use a term known as personal area network. It is sometimes termed as the fourth type of computer network. However, sometimes we skip it because personal area networks are generally we don't discuss because we consider it as a part of local area network. Now, as the name suggests, all the definitions are really easy, and let's talk one by one. It is the representation of computer network showing LAN, MAN, WAN and PAN. LAN smallest area, MAN larger area, WAN largest area, PAN. It is smallest area, but it is for individual use only. It is for personal use only. As the name suggests, personal area. Personal area means someone or some individual will be only using the network. Now, first, this is known as local area network. Local area network, as the name suggests, few computers or few devices will be connected across a network into a small area or a small region or a local region. Hence, This particular arrangement is known as local area network. Some widely used devices in local area networks are twisted pair, coaxial cables, networking devices such as hubs, network adapters, and Ethernet cables. Since the area under local area network is very limited and hence it is providing extremely faster network communication. It is to be remembered. And next point is local area network provides higher security. The reason is we are talking about some particular computer network which is limited in size and hence we can monitor them very easily and hence local area network provides higher security. Now, second point is metropolitan area network, in short known as MAN. MAN consisting of large area than LAN. In a city covering all the nodes, we often use a term known as MAN and hence MAN, the first term which is metropolitan is basically for a city or for a larger area. Sometimes we also refer the combination of some local area networks as a single MAN or metropolitan area network. Now these were the basic things now which were covering the concept of metropolitan area network. Here I have mentioned some small points which we should learn at least once. I'm going to repeat from first. I'm going to start from point first. A metropolitan area network is a network that covers a larger geographical area by interconnecting different lanes to form a larger network. Second point, government agencies uses MAN to connect to the citizens and private industries. In MAN, various local area networks are connected to each other through a telephonic exchange line. Second last point, the most widely used protocols in MANs are RS-232, Frame Relay, ATM, ISDN, OC3, ADSL. Till now, the first 3 points are very easy to learn about. Fourth one is a point which we have to remember, and the protocols defined or named over here, those will be studying in detail in the upcoming modules. And the last point, it has a higher range than local area network, or it has a larger area than local area network. Now, we can easily represent metropolitan area network through the given example. We are assuming here 4 local area networks. Those are connected to each other and hence this particular arrangement can be known as a metropolitan area network. Now, few points are remaining about metropolitan area network. Let's talk one by one in a quick manner. Metropolitan area network is used in communication between the banks in a city. It can be used in airline reservation. It can be used in a college within a city. It can also be used for communication in the military. So these are some small points. Now come to the last. It's not last, but it's very important. And this is known as wide area network. A wide area network is a network that extends over a large geographical area such as states or countries. A wide area network is quite bigger than both the LANs and the MANs. It is not limited to a size or to an area and it covers across the whole globe through telephonic line, through fiber optic or through satellite links. The best example of wide area network is your internet, because internet consists of the interconnection of computers across the whole globe and hence internet is best example of WAN. Last point, a wide area network is widely used in the field of business, government and education across the globe. One thing I want to tell you that we often use a term known as WWW, that is World Wide Web. Now the World Wide Web is basically resource allocation across the whole globe and those can be accessed through internet and hence WWW is basically a representation of wide area network. Now wide area network across a large globe or across a large distance can be represented as shown in the figure. Assuming that we have three large distant area, and hence they are forming, after connection they are forming wide area network. We may use different workstations or nodes or servers across these wide area networks, and those are represented in the given figure. Now the arrangement over here represents three different large MAN or three different large local area networks. Now they are connected together to form a even larger or very larger area network, and hence it is known as wide area network. We have choice of using many things such as different workstations, different servers, different switches, different routers. It all depends upon our need. Now it's over. Let's talk about the final one, that is personal area network. I told you earlier also, sometimes we skip personal area network because it is generally talking, don't we don't talk personal area network separately because it generally comes inside local area network. Now few points are mentioned about it. Let's discuss one by one in a quick manner. First point, personal area network is a network arranged with an individual person, typically within a range of 10 meters. Personal area network is used for connecting the computer devices of personal use in is known as personal area network. Thomas Zimmerman was the first research scientist to bring the idea of the personal area network. Personal area network covers an area of 30 feet. Personal area devices or personal computer devices are used to develop the personal area network are the laptop, mobile phones, media players and playstations. So this is an arrangement of personal area network. Now one thing I just want to tell you, in personal area network we have a area coverage around 30 feet. In wide area network we don't have any limitations of area. In metropolitan area network we have choice of around 300, minimum up to 500, also 500 kilometers also. And in local area network we often use a term of 25 to 30 kilometers at max to be considered as local area network. However, in general, whenever we talk about local area network, it is considered in few kilometers only. So the last point which I am mentioning, that local area network covers around few kilometers, MAN covers around 350 to 500 kilometers, WAN covers across all the region, across all the area, and PAN covers 10 meters. This point is the last point and which we have to remember for our future use. That's it. Now come to the next topic, that is known as protocol in computer network. In real life we very easily aware about the protocol. Protocol are the set of rule or the set of agreement between the two nodes or two devices or two objects or two persons or two parties. So if protocol is set up between two end devices across a network, then only after agreement of that protocol two devices can share the information in between them. Now few points are mentioned over here. I am going to learn one by one in a quick manner. First point is, a network protocol is an established rule or set of rules that determines how data is transmitted between different nodes. It allows connecting devices to communicate with each other regardless of any differences in their internal processes, structure or design. Many protocols are defined for transmission in computer network. All the points are really important over here. First point is very simple, that it is nothing but set of rules. Second point, protocol is a communication thing which doesn't depend upon the internal processes, structure or define or design. And the last, which is most important point, is many protocols are defined for transmission in computer network. and this thing is really huge, which we will be discussing further. Also, we can define protocol in computer network as mentioned below. A network protocol defines rules and conventions for communication between network devices. Protocols specify interconnections between the communicating entities. Now, next topic is topology in computer network. It describes how the devices are connected to each other, divided into two categories. First is known as physical topology, second is known as logical topology. Let me tell you one thing. Topology defines the data transmission or arrangement of devices across computer network. Whatever we can see, whatever we can talk about the connection of devices comes under physical topology, and actual flow of data between the interconnecting devices is defined through logical topology. So physical topology defines the interconnection of devices in some manner, and logical topology defines the exact flow of information between the devices. Now let us discuss first thing that is known as physical topology. Physical topology, as I told you, it is nothing but physical arrangement or physical interconnection of various computer networking devices. We have the choice, we have many choices of physical topologies. In short, they are mentioned in this particular slide. First is star topology, second is bus topology, third is ring topology, fourth is mesh topology, and fifth one is tree topology. These all topologies will be discussed in detail in the subsequent lectures. Thank you for now.